everyone, this is Sport News from NBA. Front office pioneer Wayne Embry's unappreciated achievement reaches a milestone. The Milwaukee Bucks made an odd bit of NBA history in the 1971 to 1972 season when they accepted president and general managers Ray Patterson's resignation in February, effective April 30. Postdating a personal check-in is one thing, but a resignation later. The awkward situation got resolved 3 weeks later that when the Bucks 11-member board of directors unanimously promoted Wayne Embry to fill Patterson's spot. This announcement was made on March 6, 1972, 30 years ago, and Embry immediately got to work in his new position, becoming the first black GM in the history of professional sports. As with most big round anniversaries, it's hard for many to believe how much time has passed. 50 years ago, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the face of the Milwaukee franchise, wrapping up his third NBA season after leading the Bucks to the 1971 championship in his second. Oscar Robertson, Embry teammate and roommate from their days in Cincinnati, was in years 12 of 14. Jim Cornish, an All-America selection as a junior at Marquette, recalled being home in Racine, which 25 miles south, when he learned of Embry's new position. A 6'11" center, Cornish had left the unbeaten Warriors week before to sign with the New York Nets of the American Basketball Association. His coach, A.I. McGuire, supported the move despite Cornish's value to his team. After earning his degree from Miami, Ohio University in education with a minor in business, Embry was drafted by the St. Louis Hawks in 1958, then traded over the summer to the Royals. The burly centers earned a nickname, "The World," for the picks he set, but when Robertson arrived in 1960 to 1961, Embry went to 5 straight All-Star games with his amazingly talented teammate, and every off-season he worked at a marketing job at Pepsi-Cola. Red Auerbach brought Embry to the Boston Celtics in 1966 to back up center Bill Russell, who became sport's first black coach while continuing to play. After 2 seasons, including a championship in 1968, Embry was selected by Milwaukee in the expansion draft, and at age 31 in his final season, his body acting saw his minute jumps from 13.9 in Boston to 30.2 with the right back. Embry returned to Boston to become the city's recreation director, but quickly grew frustrated by the politics that slowed project to a crawl. When Pavilion came to town to attend his friend Arthur Ashe's tennis tournament, he also sought out Embry to pull him back to Milwaukee. One of his earliest duties as a Patterson administrative assistant gave him on-the-job training for what was to come. Embry was asked to navigate along the Bucks' desired trade for Robertson. He finished the Big O, no trades right, got the Hall of Fame, got an extra $15,000. He's required and sealed the deal that led to Milwaukee 1971 title. On Embry watch, the Bucks drafted Marquise Johnson, Sidney Moncrief, Julius Irving, who opted for ABA, and Alex English, traded after 2 years and when Embry was gone. His propelled Don Nelson into his first head coaching job to replace Larry Costello. Before existing in 1979, Embry built the Milwaukee team that rode through the 1980s, failing only the being unable to get past either Boston and Philadelphia in the Eastern Conference playoff. Even when he had his hand forced to trade in unhappy Abdul-Jabbar, Embry managed to keep to great center demand quiet through the entire 1974 to 1975 season, and get the best possible return from Lakers in Brian Winters, Elmore Smith, and rookies Davis Mayer and Junior Bridgman. Embry recalled that his transition to GM generated occasional hate mail and catcalls from fans, but he said his peers in a rival NBA front office welcomed him without a hitch. By the time Embry joined the Cleveland Cavaliers in 1985 and became the NBA first black team's president, his reputation preceded him. He would up being named NBA's Executive of the Year in 1992 and 1998, and went into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame as a contributor in 1999. Since 2004, Embry has been a senior advisor to Toronto Raptors. But the news of his Bucks job 50 years ago still resonates. While most media reports led with the milestone being established, the morning Milwaukee Sentinel South story did not even mention Embry race. Had the reporters and has his editor with on a significant angle. Or being so familiar with Embry, his NBA background, and his work to that point for the Bucks, did not simply treat it like a logical promotion. 6 days after landing the job, Embry told a reporter, "Over the years, I've been subjected to abuse, like all blacks have, but I never stopped being a man. I don't think our directors gave color any consideration, and I think they should be commended for it. They felt I was qualified and gave me the opportunity. To me, it's a job, and I just want to work hard at it." 50 years later, with nearly 64 in NBA overall, Embry is still working and still inspiring. This is the end of our news today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for our channel. Thanks for watching and have a good day.